Everybody, it's your boy Heavy Starch coming to you with a new project I just recently finished. It's the Recon Mark II. I like to call it the AQUAFINA. Okay, here we go. First of all, you can't really tell on video, but I got pictures posted on my page on FB and on Instagram. This is the AQUAFINA. So let's get started. First of all, I like the way this turned out. I think I only had one malfunction with it, and that was a chemical reaction that most of you all had called alligator skin. Now, what that is when you have two different kind of paint brands and you get like this alligator skin. Now, this happened right along the detailing right here, and then you got the little release button. Oops, little release button. Okay, I think it's on no, it's on this side. Yeah, there it is. There's a little release button right here, and it's supposed to work with jams, but I kept it clear because I covered it with lithium grease before I painted it. So okay, so let's get started. We got the ocean blue clear coat. Then we got the black smoke metallic. Same, we got the scope just added, but it's basically painted the same way. We got the steel, and then we got the copper and the rose gold. Lighting is kind of crappy this time of day. Got the rose gold right here, copper, and then we got the inserts picked out. Then we got the hydro decals. You know, got the thunder right there. Got the hydro decals right there, and wrap the jam door, and turned out pretty good. I mean, it looks better in person. And also what I'm kind of proud of is on the front strap of the grip, you can see I basically hollowed it out, you know what I'm saying? Basically took the Dremel in my time and did the cutouts on it, and I like the appearance. This is the second gen Recon Mark II, as you can tell. So if you go to buy it, you can tell it takes any kind of magazine. Now you can tell the difference between the new ones and the old ones is, okay, you see this part in front of the mag well, it extends like a bump to right here, you know, about half a centimeter forward. So when you see the box, you'll see an opening right here, and you'll see this part is flat. That's the second generation. The older ones have the bump on it, and those are the ones that you're going to have to, you know, make the adjustments to accept all different types of magazines. So it shoots pretty well. And as far as internal modifications, as you know, they came with the stupidest idea ever, and had plastic pins in the bolt sled and in the jam door. Left the plastic pin in the jam door because it really didn't matter. Now, as far as the pin in the bolt sled, I just used an old retaliator pin I had laying around, and cut it to size. So I took the AR out of this, and yeah, I know about the AR, but after I used the pipe cutter and opened it up to put the brass in it, it was already open, so I went on ahead and took it out. The Mark II Recon is more or less a Recon. You know, it's modulus, but it's Recon, and it has Recon-like ranges. It didn't, when I first got it, it didn't feel like it or shoot like it had elite ranges. Now it does. It's a 4 kilogram spring in it, and the brass, and no AR. So it performs flawless. It's great, you know, lubed everything. And I'm really proud of this paint job. I really like this blaster a lot now. As far as the small, tiny stock, you see, I did the same thing in the stock. You know, basically drilled out some decorative holes. Didn't want to go too far and mess the structural integrity of the stock. So it's also done in the same black smoke color. Now, the one problem I'm having is with the plastic. You know, you sand the plastic down. I got to get some jeweler sandpaper because you know, you can't really tell except in certain light, but you can see the scratches under the paint. And on this one, I chose not to use primer on it because the way the retaliator was looking, and the way it performs, you know, with the slide and everything, I chose to put like 2 coats of the blue on it, you know, and I didn't usually put a flat black base coat, but it just seemed to be real thick, so I didn't. So on the slide, same thing, you know, and the black part is hand painted, you know, as well as everything else. Like I said, I like the way the hydro decals came out, you know, and the way the blue ocean appearance on the jam door and everything else. That's why I decided to call it AQUAFINA plus the blue color. I didn't want to get ultra realistic, but I didn't want to get, you know, make it look too much like a toy. I might pick out a few more details with silver, but for the most part, it's done. I used vinyl dye on basically the mag release, you know, because, you know, you're going to be working with that, and on the attachment rails. Just got this banana mag just stuck in it, basically cosmetics. The magazine I kind of like in it. I went like an idea from Johnson Arms and used one from the Rebel line, Rebel line, and like the way it turned out. You know, I'm gonna have to hit it up with clear again to even out the appearance, and gonna put graphics on this side. So this is the AQUAFINA, and it's a project I got done. So like I said, I'll post some pics and you'll be able to see it better and more clearly. And going through some old projects, found some old night finders that I may finish today, you know, one that brass or whatever. I like this one, got the hydro decal right inside there like lava. I like the way this came out. Was surprised, you know, it's like a desert brown. I'm probably gonna finish a couple of these. I forgot I even had them. You know, I found an old box just filled with night finders. This one, you know, I was surprised that I didn't finish them because paint jobs on them was really nice and they're cleared and everything. So I got a bag of night finder internals in brass. So probably throw those together just for, you know, shits and giggles or whatever. So this is the AQUAFINA. Really like it. See, hold on, let me. Okay. Now, one thing I do like it is I like the sound it makes it. Yeah, I like that pop. So with the brass in it, it turned out pretty good. Put a couple of tightening rings in there, and don't really have any problems. Haven't had any jam issues, you know. So I really like this. This is the AQUAFINA. This is my rendition of the Modulus Mark II. As far as recommendations for the blaster, to me, cosmetically, it's awesome. You know, performance-wise, I think you better off sticking with the Retaliator, because I mean, as far as that's basically what this blaster has going for it is cosmetics. I would say just do what everybody else is doing. Just slam some Retaliator internals, which all the internals pretty much fit in here except for the trigger. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I drilled a hole in the trigger too, so, you know, like that. So that's the Retaliator, and I explained to you how you can tell the difference between the ones that you have to mod to use all the magazines and the second gen ones. Just look for this flat right here and no nub, and then you can also pretty much look and see how far back that the mag well goes and tell it's the one that Nerf has fixed, which is a first for them, because they put many a crappy blast out there and didn't do nothing about it. So this one, I give a big thumbs up to Nerf. So like I say, like to send a shout out to Blast Away You. Excuse me, my boy Psych, Triple B, Joe the Cass, Mag212, Drac, Gavin Link mods, Frank and Zilla mod, especially him. I love the, you know, camo series that he does. And basically everybody out there who, you know, show me love. So not feeling too good, about to go lay down. So this your boy Heavy Starch. Don't hate, congratulate. Peace.